Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Gemini and it's for the month of February, a little bit over 2026. My dear Gemini, this is every area of your life, a general reading about every area for the month of February and a little bit over, and I hope you'll enjoy it because it gives you a lot of information about different areas, and I hope you will enjoy this reading. Let us begin by wishing each and every one of you welcome and gratitude. First, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Then I want to let you know how much in gratitude I am for you and your support. I'd like, especially those of you who are supporting me and watching extra 2 videos per week for the sake of my health, I'm in absolute gratitude. My dear Gemini, I'm going to start with the first message for you. I wish you all the best in everything you're doing. And the first message, let's see the truth. And what a beautiful message it is. We have the sun. The sun brings you healing. The sun brings you radiance. The sun brings you success. Glasses on. The sun brings you so much prosperity. It also helps you in your partnerships. It brings you plenty of fortune. So let's see what it says here. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune, recognition for a job well done, awards, fortune, and great situations and partnerships also. So that sounds incredible. The sun is beautiful. Let's have a look at another message for all Gemini to see what else is there, my dear Gemini. And we've got, let me have a look because I don't know this by heart. It says you are flying high right now. You are doing well, which may threaten others because you're so confident and powerful and resilient, but more powerful and flying high. You're on cloud 9. And this may be threatening others. They might be threatened by your power. People always do when somebody's really powerful and happy and overwhelming, joyful. But don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. So don't descend. Don't bring down your energy because you will inspire others and you will heighten other people, those around you. Let's have a look. That's a beautiful message. The second one. Right, for those of you who are not feeling this, you might have Virgo in you. Okay, and the reason I say that is because Virgo Geminis are going through some sort of healing process, reflecting deep within, questioning their life and their decisions and their positions in life. There may be a lot of healing needed. There may be a lot of internal issues coming out, and some of it may be internal, some of it might be health matters that they have to deal with. So there's a lot of questioning and searching and introspecting, going deep within to try to find out what the best action is. But there is going to be healing without a doubt. So that's 100%. Healing is imminent. Now let's take on one more message, and this message is about something you've been thinking about, wondering, questioning maybe. Let's see what the answer or the guidance is to all Geminis. The truth. And the truth, it says romance. I guess that's what's on your mind. That's what you're missing. You want romance in your life. You don't have enough romance in your life. You don't have enough love. And guess what? It's coming. When this shows, it means it's coming. And we'll find out from your reading. The more we see, the more we'll understand what is truly coming. Okay, let's take on 2 messages from this deck and see what's going on. What else do all Geminis need to know for February and a little bit over? The truth. And the truth of the matter is you're resting from a big battle. There was something overwhelming you, something that was maybe taking a lot out of you. This was a suffocating chapter that's coming to the end. An ending of a suffocating chapter or an internal or external battle. Wow, look at the sun. This is the sun, and there's the sun again. The sun shining in your path, bringing you a lot of happiness and a lot of abundance. I'm going to take this card and place it with the sun to show you that the sun marks a time of success, abundance, happiness, and fortune coming. It's beginning now, and it's going to continue on for so long, maybe up to 20 weeks from now, or even up to 20 months for some. So starting now, and it's going to continue for 20 months. Non-stop success, radiance, power, glory coming to you in every possible way. And that is incredible. That is magical. So my dear Gemini, there's so much here for you. So the sun on its way to you. Let's take on, and that's right after you rest from an internal battle or from a situation that was quite overwhelming you. That's going to be over. The next situation is there is someone of water energy. They have got water energy in them, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Someone that is emotionally stable, maybe stabilized, but we'll find out when I clarify exactly what that is. And my God, you got the moon now, and the moon gives you clarity. It gives you power to see ahead. It brings out all the vulnerabilities, all the secrets, all the hidden factors for you to see well, to see your path well, to see all the pitfalls and everything standing in your way, and then you can see your path, your future path, very clearly. So that is two empowerment, two very strong, powerful energies, the moon and the sun, in your reading, my dear Gemini. Now this is so rare. This is so absolutely rare, my dear Gemini. This hardly ever happens. For them both to be united in one reading right at the beginning, that is magnificent. Prepare for some amazing outcomes in your life. Amazing outcomes, my dear Gemini. And I'm really happy for you. The sun in every way, look at it. The sun twice in your reading. This is like magnificent. I'm just going to put the Gemini there because this is a major event. Like, this is incredible. This makes me really think, what's going on, my dear Gemini? What are you entitled to? There's so many entitlements coming to you, so much happiness, abundance, clarity, power, and someone wonderful at the same time, because I'll tell you why. Because the sun also brings someone in your life. It brings romance in your life. So for those of you who are single, prepare to meet the romance of a lifetime. Look at that. Look at this, my dear Gemini. Someone magical could be entering your life because we've got the romance there. See? So someone incredible is destined to meet you, maybe at this point in time. So I really love this. Really like this for you, Gemini. I really love it. It is so amazing. And we've got number 2 here, which is partnerships. So you are going to be doing well in partnerships also. Okay, so let's move on to the next level. We've established that. 2 more messages from another deck. Let's have a look. The truth. And we've got a toxic situation coming to an end, something that's been controlling you, overwhelming you, stressing you out, tempting you. That's healing. It's in the process of healing, and that's why you're resting from this battle. Maybe this is also going to contribute to your rest when you're healing from this situation. You're taking a stand and putting your foot down, and you want to free yourself from this. And you are. You're freeing yourself from this toxic situation, or difficult, or excessive, something too much. The next one shows harmony, romance. Look at this. This is the Lovers. And it shows that you could be meeting someone wonderful from now to June. Someone, or 6 weeks. Let's say 6 weeks from the time within 6 weeks from the time you see this reading up to June. Someone amazing is coming. I feel like harmony and romance are coming hand in hand to you. I did feel a stranger is going to change your life. Someone that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of romance. And it's about to happen. I love that for you. That is magnificent. You are going to be making a decision in regard to this person. So very soon. Very interesting. Absolutely interesting. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck. And let's see what else is there. The truth. And I'll be cutting just once for these 2 messages. That always happens. Okay, so I got the card out. Wow. Fire energy. Sagittarius. Very interesting. This could be Sagittarius. I usually connect this to Sagittarius, but can be Leo or Aries at the same time. This is someone very powerful, very extremely powerful, extremely magnetic. We'll find out more about this person, who it is. And the next message for you, oh my God, you got the moon again. Just like you got the sun twice, now you got the moon twice. That means a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. A lot of facts are going to come to light, where you are going to be understanding everything. Everything is going to be clear. You'll know what step to take, what to do. All of that is wonderful. So yes, my dear Gemini, as I was saying, the moon again, it is going to show you, there's going to be so much empowerment for you to see your path ahead. That's what I was saying when I was interrupted by a phone call. Now we're going to be back on track to the next level. And the next level is this deck here. We're going to take 2 messages, cutting twice for all. Oh, what's wrong with it today? Here we go. Nothing came out. Too many cards just fell over, and I'm going to fix them now, and I'm going to get one at a time for every Gemini. We got the gold, and the gold is about solid finances, investing with integrity, thinking deep and deep values into putting into your investments. Many of you are thinking of investing. Maybe you're investigating where the best place is, what's the greatest for long term. And I think many of you are thinking of banking, putting money in the bank, or sealing them, or putting them into bonds, or something to do with banking long term, that's for sure. And some of you may be even looking at careers in banking, and applying for positions in banking. But there is satisfying work conditions, there is investment, there are solid finances, which is wonderful. Let's take on another message from this deck for all Gemini. And we've got the golden wings, and this is about rising above money matters, money issues, business taking off. Some of you are starting your own business, and you might have already started business taking off, and there's a lot of profits. So you're going to be making so much money, and that's why we've got the gold. The gold is so much money. The sun with the gold, it's just magnificent. I feel like there's going to be so much abundance coming your way that you might consider starting your own business. You might be doing so well. There is so much going on here. So much money coming to you, to the point where you'll be investing. You'll be able to do so much. You don't have to think about worries about money. All the worries about money are flying off. You're making a lot of profit, and a lot of money is coming your way. So hardly any problems with the sun also by your side, and you've got two suns, which is fortune. Don't forget, the sun is about fortune. So looking at this again, some of you are considering, like I said, starting your own business. Those of you who have already started business is taking off a lot of profits. So some of you are looking at careers and spiritual work also with the golden wings, looking at the more spiritual part, life's purpose, mission, how to help people, how to support others, and that is wonderful, truly magnificent. Okay, so we'll put that one there, and now we're going to move on to the next level, which is another deck. And the next deck, which deck is it? It's this tea leaves. Let's have a look at the tea leaves and see what they've got for you, mighty Gemini. The truth, we're going to take up to 4. Wow, the basket, that's about wealth also. The ear, great news coming your way. Okay, we need 2 more for all Gemini. Okay, there they are. Money path, look at that, mighty Gemini. Wow. Money path is money coming to you. On your path, it's destined for you. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to take both of these and talk about them. They're most important. Basket is about glasses on. It's about recognition. It's about wealth. It's about gifts from the heavens. It's about a reward from the heavens for all your hard work, all your effort. Sometimes it can be big money. So according to the tea leaf, it says recognition, rewards, and merit. Rewards of merit. Money path is a path that's destined for you. A lot of money is waiting for you to be found. Exactly what me and the tea leaf agree on. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. It's coming your way. The money is on its way to you in every way. And then the ear is about great news coming to you. You're going to be hearing some news, according to me and the tea leaf. We both agree on that one too. And the flowers is about happiness, joy, abundance coming your way. And Chinese year of the rooster. Very interesting. Happiness according to the tea leaves. Okay, so now that we've established that, now I'm going to take 2 more messages from another deck, and then I'll clarify the cards. Let's see these 2 messages. What do they say to us? What is it we need to know? Oh, wait a second. Too many cards fell. But since there are 3, I have no choice but to take them. So let's see what the heavens want you to know. Right, we've got the Masquerade, and then we've got the Hare, and we've got the Herald. Okay, so the Masquerade is all about projection. This is very much in connection to looking deep inside, trying to find who you are, what you need, what you're projecting to the people around you, and to the public. What is really hidden within you, and going deep in and trying to look at situations and trying to find the truth within yourself. Very much connected to the Virgo part of you, or somebody that's Virgo around you. maybe another factor about the Masquerari is hiding yourself and not being able to be your true self, because maybe, you know, if you become yourself and say it the way you do, the way you feel, it might not be accepted by others. So you have to put on a facade. That's another part of the Masquerari, putting on a facade so that you're not hurting others with what you feel and what you think. You know, especially this applies when especially somebody has a lot of trust issues. Okay, small regrets, longing for things. This is another one. There will be some regrets, longing for something. Chinese year of the cat here, strong. The hare, again, which is connected to the rabbit, Chinese year of the rabbit, very strong. Unseen potential. It's not discovered yet, but it's there. There's hesitation from your side. If you're hesitant, it's very hard for you to see how powerful you are, to know how powerful you are. You are very powerful, and your potential hasn't been discovered yet. So unseen potential. It's going to be discovered because there's recognition and merit. Remember that. So yeah, that's very important. And there's news coming your way. So now I'll leave it at that. I'll start clarifying the cards to understand what's going on, what you need to know. Okay, let's get this deck and have a... We're starting with what is this Sagittarius card of fire energy, this powerful energy, the Queen of Wands, someone very powerful. Let's have a look. What is the energy of that? And we'll find out a lot at the end of the reading, because we're going to do all the star signs and you'll get to know what's going on. Right, this is someone that is going to be someone connecting you to a lot of wealth. This is a lot of wealth coming your way. One of your oldest wishes is going to be granted. And with this wish comes, part of it comes, is a lot of wealth. Maybe you are going to win some sort of a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery. This could be someone that's inspired you. Someone very powerful, like... you are going to be empowered. The magician is like magic, things are going to fall into place for you. But at the same time, this could be someone, a fire energy, that might have inspired you to play the lotto or the lottery. It might have inspired you to put an investment together. Someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. So that could be that one. Now, the devil is the card of Capricorn, but we'll find out what it is. It just means something that's happening too much and needs healing and it needs to be stopped. So let's see what that is. Right, this could be concerning someone of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, where they want to take action, they want to go somewhere, they want to do something. It says here that it could be a little bit excessive. It could be a bit of a problem. I feel like maybe you are thinking of traveling with this person alongside them. You want to work with them. It could be someone that you're thinking of taking action in regard to. It could be a lover, someone of water and earth energy possibly, or earth and fire, which is very close to your soulmate, earth and fire. Okay, we'll have a look further and understand what's going to happen. Let's see. Let's have a look. You might be dealing with a Capricorn here. The earth energy could be Capricorn. Let's have a look at the Four of Swords. And it looks like end of a battle. So yes, there is going to be a new beginning. There is an end of a battle. A battle comes to an end because you've done everything. There's nothing more you can do. There's no winning in this situation. It's a dead end. And it's all happening because something has to end and you are destined for a rebirth. A rebirth that's going to take you to a new lease of life with a lot of compensation, a lot of abundance, and a lot of happiness. And that's what's coming. Very interesting. Let's have a look at the moon and see what the moon is going to reveal to you, this part here. And it's going to give you freedom, and there is a possibility of business, because I keep seeing the Three of Pentacles. There is possibility of someone and you aligning in alliance and working on a business together. It is possible. And earth energy is coming without a doubt. Now this is twice we've seen the earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll find out who this is, who the fire energy is, and who the water energy is. But you are destined for freedom, freedom from all cares and worries, just like this card here says, because it does free you. And the gold with it, because it's money that's going to free you, give you the freedom not to have any cares or any worries whatsoever. And the golden wings also show freedom, a lot of freedom from money issues, or, you know, rising above money issues. That's what it says. That's what it's saying, and that's what it's all about. There's so much abundance coming that is giving you freedom. You see that, rising above money issues. And of course, you've got the gold, which is magnificent. Okay. Right, now we move on to the next level. That was the moon, and the moon is revealing that it's going to give you wonderful outcome and freedom. Let's have a look at the Lovers card to see what it is. Look at this one. It comes at a time where a situation comes to an end. It's reached an impasse. It's ending, and you're resting from that. Then comes a lot of happiness, and wishes and dreams come true in regard to the Lovers. Some decision making is going to take place. I feel like you could be starting a new life with someone wonderful, planning a future home. I also see here people hurraying, hands in the air, in gratitude for all the blessings that are pouring in. And don't forget, we're asking about the partnership here, the Lovers. It can be a business partnership because we got money also, but we've also got a life like wishes and dreams coming true and achieving everything you want in reference to that. So it could be a partnership either to do with business, money coming in, a major rise in your money that helps you get into a business that's been your dream. That is also possible. So I'm going to take this out and put it over here. Actually, it goes right here, this one. And a chapter ends and this begins. So there could be a lot of money coming, and there is a possibility this could be either a relationship that's prospering and you might be thinking of buying a house together. The Four of Wands can be putting money together and buying a house, or buying your dream home, or buying your dream business. So let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups could be the person that's giving this money or the cause of this money. Let's have a look. Oh my God, I had a feeling. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's someone that's very hardworking, that's for sure. Someone that is going to give you some sort of money, some sort of inheritance is coming from this person, this water energy. It's someone that's got water. They could be earth and water, like Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, with a little bit of water energy, like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly. But, being torn between which way to take, this road or that road, or this path or that path. Once money comes, it puts all that at ease. You don't have to worry about it. This is ground changing money. It's going to really establish you and give you a foundation where you might be considering buying a home or something like that. That could be the beginning of like a deposit, a down payment for a home. And that is wonderful. Now I'm going to take on a few more messages from another deck, and we'll see what else before what is happening today? Everything is falling apart. There are too many. So I want two messages. I got the first one. Yes, that's the first one. And this is the second one. The truth for all Gemini. Here we go. Okay, so it says stay positive because you are lovable and you deserve love. Love is on its way to you. If you are single and you're not sure, believe me, you are lovable and you are deserving true love. Stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's that one. Now the second one is a heart-to-heart conversation. It says honestly discussing your feelings with each other, you and someone. It is going to be taking you to the next level. But being honest is very important at this point in time, and that's what it seems like with the Lovers. Okay. Discussions and decision making. There is decision making here, that's for sure. Now I'm going to take some messages from the heart before I take out the star signs and your soulmates connection. First, I'm going to just take on some messages from the heart, either your heart or somebody else's heart. What you're thinking, what someone else is thinking. If you're wondering about someone, what they're thinking. And there's 3 messages there. So let's have a look and see what it says. Okay, glasses on. It says, I am, right. Here we go. It says, I am sorry for being so toxic. Well, there is someone that's toxic, and that's the one probably you're, discarding from your life or letting go of. Being toxic. This is someone toxic. I'm sorry for being toxic. This could be a Capricorn, possibly. Because Capricorns, this is the Capricorn card. It doesn't mean Capricorns are toxins, no. It just is the Capricorn card. The reason it's a Capricorn card is because it's about something that's done too much. And Capricorn are always known for being hard workers. They work hard. So they've connected that to it. And plus, of course, it is, I think it's it isn't number 12. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I'm truly sorry. You deserve better. So there is someone thinking that they're not good enough. And I feel like this is someone that's Gemini, Virgo, kind of a situation. This is the Hermit, so there is a Virgo here, Gemini, Virgo. And it's the Virgo that always feels that they're not good enough, they're not confident enough, and they are truly sorry because someone letting go of you because they think you deserve better and they're not good enough. So there is that. And then that's why we got the Herald, because there is someone that really regrets letting go. They're not letting go of you easily. They're longing for you. A Chinese Year of the Snake here, very strong. I love the way you dress. Someone really likes the way you dress, or you love someone the way they dress. Love the way you dress. Now, what I'm going to do is get the star signs to see. First, let's see if your soulmate is here. I want you to know your soulmate is earth energy, first, second fire. But earth always is the priority for you, and has to have fire in it. And then the rest are the people that you're leaving behind, the people that you're dealing with on a high level. So I'm going to be cutting and taking out a lot of star signs, and at the end we'll put them together. Finally, we'll get to know who the fire energy is, who the water energy is, and there was earth. There were two earth energies, who they are. Okay, let's go slowly. The truth for all Gemini. Okay, so first we've got water energy, and then we've got Gemini like you. So air energy. Air energy is another one, soulmate. Soulmate is also air and fire. First it's earth, then it's fire. Not so much air, but we'll leave it at that. We'll see what happens. The truth, the next. A lot of Geminis are with Pisceans, and this is Pisces water energy. When it's a Gemini that has Virgo, they do go well with the water energy, but still the disruption is there. There it is. Like I said, Virgo, Gemini. That's what it is. Virgo, Gemini. Now Mercury is going to be coming. Fire energy, Sagittarius. And at the end, we'll talk about everything. Let me just work it out first for you, my dear Gemini. Okay, so we got fire energy, Sagittarius, and we got Taurus, earth energy, which is your number one priority. Earth energy is very important. It's your number one soulmate. Let's have a look. Second. And a lot of Geminis do have Taurus in them also. So we got now air energies, and I'll just put the air energy right here, Libra. As soon as we get Venus, this Libra gets transferred to this Taurus. We got earth energy, Capricorn here. Why is it sitting? Now I'll take the air energy and put it here because we haven't got Mercury yet. So I'll just wait until we get Mercury and then it gets transferred. Right, we got Scorpio water energy again here, water, Neptune, and then there's air energy, Aquarius. A lot of Geminis do end up with Pisces, Aquarius also, an Aquarius that has Pisces or Pisces that has Aquarius in them. This is earth energy, Capricorn. This is fire energy, Leo. And there's strong Aquarius. I just felt strong Aquarius somehow, even though it hasn't, but I felt it. Water energy, and a lot of Geminis do end up with water energies, and water energy and Gemini don't go well together. Pisces leading the way, has doubled, I think. Virgo and the earth energy, the reason I say that is because air disrupts water. There's disruption. And water, what it does to air, it makes it cold, rejected. Even though this person could be adoring, let's say there's an adoring Pisces in your life, but somewhat they make you feel that you're not good enough, rejected. Even though if all their actions show that they care about you, but there'll be an action that will override everything and make you feel like you're not good enough. So that's what happens between air and water. And then what happens in that regard, then Gemini starts, which is the air, attacking the water by being themselves and saying the truth the way they feel. And that part that becomes the fact that they feel rejected or not good enough, they become rebellious, and that rebellion attacks the turbulence of the Pisces, the air, the power of the air, the truth, because the air is about the truth. And that's how deep the elements are, water. And that's how I'm trying to explain it to you so that you can understand justifications. Now Venus goes in the earth energy, and Libra gets transferred over there because now it became a Libra Taurus situation, not a Libra that has Taurus, a Taurus that has Libra, the truth for all Gemini. And then we got Venus, again, Libra, Taurus, And then Neptune is Pisces. Pisces is very strong. And like I said before, a lot of Geminis do end up with Pisces. It's part of their family clan. The moon, we have Cancer and Pluto, Pisces, Scorpio. Now let's move on to the next level. And we've got, again, Pisces. Look at that, Neptune. And then we've got Sagittarius. Hardly any, is that the fire? Yeah, fire is here. I'm making a mistake. Oh my God, I've made a mistake with Earth. Why is Earth here? It should be number 1. Somehow I made a mistake. Earth has to be all here. That's better. Earth, fire, and then comes air, and then comes water last. That's the reality of it all. You see? That's how it should be. In that sequence. Now let's move on to the next level. I'm going to keep shuffling and getting some because I've got to get enough to get you a real answer. This is air and this is air again. Yeah, and many Gemini do get attracted. Air always gets attracted to air without a doubt. Neptune, but once water comes in, problems begin. If there's earth there, it gives you stability and long-lasting situations, whether it's relationship or partnership, whatever it is that you're dealing with. Fire and earth. Why am I doing fire here and earth here? Yep. All right. I think 1 or 2 more shuffles and I'm gonna stop. I've taught you so much about this situation, about, you know, water, about the elements and how they connect to each other. And this is the finale in case there's anything needs to be coming out. Okay, so we've got fire and we've got water here. Water. All right, now I'm going to talk about everything. So that, is that enough? Maybe just 1 more shuffle. 1 more. Just something tells me 1 more. And we've got Gemini air. And we've got fire here. All right, that's it. Now we should know exactly where you stand. I'm seeing Pisces here very strong. And let's have a look at the main thing, which is the main ones are fire energy. Why is fire first? Earth should be first. Why am I keep making this mistake? Or maybe I put this one here accidentally. Yeah, I put these accidentally. Yes, I was right. So earth energy is the priority here. But you know what? This earth seems to me like it's got air in it. Because I'm seeing a lot of Virgo Gemini. So there's 3 Virgos. I'll calculate this for you. Okay. We got this. We got Taurus. We got that. Taurus. I see there's a lot of... So there are 3 Capricorns. 3 stable earth with no air at all. Right? And then we've got Libra, Taurus. There's 4 of them. But I think Gemini is stronger. No, it isn't. I was wrong. No, there it is. I made a mistake. Gemini here. That's better. Oh my God, look at this. Gemini, Virgo. I was certain about that. Gemini, Virgo is leading the way. There's 6 Gemini, Virgo. And why am I uniting them? Wait a minute. There's a thing here. Is Mercury out? No. So Mercury is not out. I'm sorry. Gemini goes back to air. So I was wrong in that regard. What I'm right in is the majority of you will be dealing with Taurus. Taurus, Libra ruling the majority. Why? Because this earth energy, which is your soulmate is earth energy, has become 4 instead of, and there's another Libra. Oh my God, another Libra. I'm not making any more mistakes, I know. Sorry, there's 5. 5 Taurus, Libra. So for the majority of Gemini, we're talking Taurus, Libra, and earth energy with air in it, which you will go well with them because Libra goes very well with Gemini. And of course, it gives a lot of equilibrium and a lot of balance into the stubbornness of the Taurus, which is well known for their realness, their sensuality. They're amazing, except their stubbornness. And of course, with Libra being equilibrium, bringing equilibrium, balance, and mutual, it sort of changes the Taurus and makes Taurus incredible, because Libra is known for romance and Taurus is known for sensuality. So it's an incredible blend. This is one of your soulmates, Taurus, Libra. Now the second one, let's see who it is. Is it going to be Virgo? There's 3 Virgo, and there's 3. So for the majority of you, the first one is Taurus, Libra, but the second one is either Virgo with no Gemini, just Virgo, because we didn't get Mercury. So just Virgo or Capricorn. That's just pure earth with no air. But the majority of you are dealing and will be dealing with Taurus, Libra. Okay, that explains that. Now we come to the fire energy, which is this section here. The earth energy that we kept on talking about. Remember, there was an earth we kept on talking about. There was another one, I think. Yeah, there was 2 earth energies. So these 2 earth energies in your life, they are 2 different people. One could be a business partner, one could be a soulmate connection that's about to come in your life, because we've got earth energies very strong here, which is priority for your soulmate connection. The second priority is fire, but earth number 1, second fire. And who's leading in the fire? I think Leo is. I'll just be sure. Leo. Sagittarius 3, Leo 3. No, they're not leading. Okay, so we got Sagittarius first. Sagittarius, this card I always associate with Sagittarius. So we've got fire energy, Sagittarius, and we got Leo the same. Is there 3? Yeah, 3 Leo, 3 Sagittarius. For the majority, it'll be Sagittarius or Leo. And then finally, you've got Aries, only 2. So that's leading the way, Sagittarius and Leo for the fire energy. And that's your soulmate. You got the earth and the fire. You got to understand that. The next one is air energy, because you are air, my dear Gemini. You go well with air. So whenever you meet someone, even if you are with someone that might be Cancer, they might have Gemini in them, or Aquarius. If you're with a Pisces, they've got Gemini in them, or Aquarius. They have some sort of air, and that's what brought you guys together. The air is what brought you together. And some of you are dealing with, a lot of you are dealing with Gemini. Someone that has a lot of Gemini in them, like the majority. That's why the number is high. Whenever the number is high, it shows many of you are dealing with people that have Gemini in them and Aquarius. But Gemini leading the way in the air energy. And then the water energy, there's a lot of relationships between air and water. They get together, they get stuck with each other, even when they're not happy. They keep getting stuck with each other because of other things. Okay, what are the other things? For example, if you are with a water energy and you've got earth, let's say you are a Gemini Virgo. So the water gets attracted to the earth in you. If you got fire in you, like Sagittarius or Leo, they get attracted because they need fire, they need warmth. So number 1 soulmate of the water is earth and fire. If you're a Gemini that has Virgo in you, which majority of Gemini do have Virgo, and there's the Virgo in your reading, the Hermit, and if you have fire energy, like there's a lot of Sagittarius, a lot of Leos. If you got fire energy in you, that would be a haven, a refuge for the water. They would be attracted to you very much. So I feel like that's why always air ends up with water, but it doesn't make it, like I explained before, it doesn't make it last. So let's have a look at Cancer. I feel like Neptune, Pisces is the leading one, so I'm going to count the Pisces. Okay, so we've got these so far. Let me have a look. Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, and we've got 4 Cancer. 4 Cancer, 3 Scorpio, and of course 5 to 6 of these Pisceans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So many of you are dealing with Pisces, and sometimes with Gemini they have got Pisces in the family. So it's a family situation, a connection, like you feel like you know each other from past lives. You might have played different roles together, and you come back here and play a karmic or a twin flame, but not a soulmate connection. It can be a twin flame or a karmic situation, and you get attracted and you learn from each other as you grow and realize. But there are a lot of conflicts. They happen between water and air. But it doesn't diminish the value of what they learn from each other and the connection that they have together. That doesn't get diminished in the process. So Pisces here very strong in the water energy for the majority of Gemini. And then second comes Cancer. Now these people could be also people that are very close to you, family members, bloodline, best friends that you are in connection with. Cancer, second in the water energy, and finally Scorpio. There's 3 Scorpios here also. So that's the water energy that you'll be dealing with. Let me know which one is which for you. But we do know now the earth energy, who it is, the fire, who it is, the water, who it is. We got to know this is the majority of you dealing with a decision making about a lover who's got Pisces in them taking over. Pisces leading the way. And there is a decision in regard to the harmony of the relationship. That's what the decision is. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know what you think by giving me a thumbs up, letting me know that it resonated with you or you enjoyed it. But again, I would like you to have some feedback onto what I'm saying here. Is there a Pisces in your life? Are you making decisions? Is there conflict? Have you met the earth energy? Have you met the fire? Have they come already? Are you a Gemini that possibly have Virgo in you? That is so imperative to know. When you put everything together, we get the perspective, we get to understand why all these signs came out together. Have you met the Taurus Libra? Have you met the Capricorn? Have you met the Virgo Gemini? That's going to be all there for you to let me know on. Only if you feel like it, to contribute a little bit of information, just so we know, so the collective and all of us, like the whole community, get to understand what's what. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you a lot of blessings, a lot of best of luck in everything you do. Love and light to each and every one of you. Namaste.